Hi. So this is my third live where I will be talking some concept about blockchain. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm live. So I'm very excited to be here once again with you all. And this time for a change, I have two questions about the topic also. The topic is why I'm so much positive about DAO and how it can make a difference. So before it, today we know the crypto market is crashing and it's below $1 trillion. Right now it's $962.16 billion, and Bitcoin is at 23K, Ethereum is at 1.2K, and market is super low. So you would be finding various influencers talking about buy the dip, and this is my humble request and suggestion that if someone says buy the dip, just block him or her and unfollow him or her, because buying the dip is the worst and most pathetic advice that I have ever came across about this crypto market or investing. And because considering crypto as an asset, there's no dip in asset. It's going decreasing, and we don't know that where is the dip happening. And we have seen the example in the Terra case, the Luna case, there was a dip for the dip and for the dip, and eventually it was zero. So there's nothing called buy the dip. It's just a thing created by various influencers or sharks or whales just to make a bit of profit out of your loss. Because if someone loses, someone wins. This is a game. So never buy the dip. Do your own research. And my statement is never about statistic for investment. And with this, I would like to start my presentation about DAO. So first of all, the concept will start with what is DAO. DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. I'm very bullish around it because I believe DAO is the future of every organization, how it functions, how it works. By organization, I don't only mean a company, and I'll come to it later on a later stage. So, first to understand about DAO, you have to understand that what difference it makes and how it is related to blockchain. So, in a very simple layman terms, in a DAO, we issue different tokens, just like when a company is made, they issue different shares and shareholders claim their equity in their company. Similarly, in DAO, the token holders claim their rights in the particular organization for which the DAO was issued. So there is a similarity here, but there will be certain distinction which we'll be talking about gradually. So what's so special about DAO? The first thing that is special that I believe is it's on blockchain. And we have been talking about blockchain. My various posts have been around blockchain, and you guys know that I'm into blockchain. So, and there are a lot of positive things about blockchain that I always talk about, but I will sum it up here. Like blockchain is a public ledger where anyone can see. So, what positive things blockchain brings to DAO is transparency. The first thing that we see here is transparency and immutability. Blockchain is a series of sequence of blocks in which does not basically and which cannot be changed. Okay, which cannot be changed. Sorry for that. Actually, my mobile ring and I'm pretty silent. So which cannot be changed. So we can't go back to the previous blocks and change the data because it's immutable. And this is how the blockchain basically works. So in DAO, if a decision is made, then it can't be changed. And the more benefit of DAO will be in the coming slides. So these are the two things that I would like to mention about DAO right now. So number one is transparency will be maintained, and number two is immutability. We'll be talking about use cases and how DAO works now. DAO simply works just like a share. If you have a share, you have an equity. Imagine this, and I'm not talking about any registered company. Let's talk about any partnership firm, and maybe there are 7 partners in that particular firm. So all 7 partners have an equal right and decisions in time of they have equal authority to take decisions, right? So whenever you take a decision, you do a voting, and for that every partner is equally responsible. The majority wins and some decisions are made. This is basically as per the partnership deed, the contract that is signed. So similarly in DAO there is a smart contract. Whoever is the part of DAO means owner or partner here have right to vote in the basic company decision. Now I would like to take example here. Let's assume you have shares for Apple. Now, as a shareholder, you get right to vote at the time of appointment of directors, and that's it. Made for major decisions. You don't have any scene manner decision like what kind of next product Apple should do R&D into, what kind of pricing should be there for new Apple product, or what should be the market segment, and what you don't have actually any say there, right? It's all about the board of directors and the decision makers there. You just get one vote to select the directors, I believe. So this is not the case in DAO. In DAO, every person having that token will have voting rights in the day-to-day affair. Everyone can see the result of the vote because since it's on blockchain, so everything transparency is there and things can't be changed because it's immutable. We discussed this in the second slide. So this is the example how it can be done. I'll take one more example. I'll not name that app right now because it's in my mind. I have a app idea that's called My App, and let's assume it's a e-commerce based app for a specific industry where I think I can disrupt the market by tweaking something with supply chain. Now I write down everything about that business. I'll publish a white paper. I'll find a team. I'll talk to it about my team, and then we'll create a prototype. And my team and I'll form a DAO, and my teammate will have tokens from that DAO. Now, once the prototype is ready, I'll publicly sell the token, and everyone who buys the token will have a right in my app. Who believes in me and my idea, or my team and my team's idea, will purchase my DAO and will have a voting rights over the DAO. That is my app. How it can function, what can be the future of that app, and what kind of things to be involved. So this is how we are taking it. So here a very beautiful concept comes of community here. So DAO is a very powerful tool which taps into community. The every equity owner, every part of the owner would be a part of the community here, and community is the most powerful thing that I can think of right now. Community can change anything. And by the community, I don't mean any religious community, any country-based community. By the community, I mean the thought community, anyone who follows a particular thought. So this is the power of DAO, and this is the example that I gave for my app. Apart from it, DAO can be a tool to raise money. Like in my app, I can raise money with DAO, and this is a very interesting concept. Again, here, any company can run as a DAO and can raise money as well. There are some legal complications around it, and I won't go into it right now. But gradually, things will be clear in the near future. This is my belief and my faith. Apart from it, DAO can also be a part of fun, investment, or business. So another use case or idea about DAO that I can share right now is this. Let's assume I have a very good taste in properties and I know how properties can be built and developed around it. But I have limited cash. So I'll form a DAO called Property DAO. A token will be called Property, and people will buy that token from me, and the money that I raise, I'll invest in properties. And the more the value of property, the more the valuable DAO becomes, and equally the coin becomes. So anyone can now invest in property as well, and I can form that DAO. So this is again a form like the DAO is important and essential in any place where a group is needed. The best part about here is the anonymity. I can be a part of DAO and no one can know. This is also possible. So this is a very powerful thing. I can be a part of DAO for a particular time. Like I can be a part of Apple's DAO for 3 months when they are launching the iPod, and then once the iPod is launched, I can leave that DAO. So these are things very, very easy. When there's a partnership or company, there's a lot of paperwork, but in DAO, the ownership of the coin can very easily be transferred from one address to another, and this is the ease that we get in DAO. The true globalization, I think, can be achieved by this only. Apart from it, I think DAO can also be used in a fun way. I can issue a DAO. I will not be issuing this DAO, but I can issue a DAO where anyone can buy the token and have rights over the decision in my life or the way I do things. Like let's suppose I am launching a newsletter. Again, I can't name it. Crypto something. So in that newsletter, you can be a part of that crypto something coin, and can decide that what kind of content I need to create, whether it should be funny, whether it should be on which kind of topic, and that decision can be made via you guys, and I'll have to work on it. So these kind of things can very easily be done, and the thought is the limit here. Whatever you can imagine, just we need to look into legality of the things. And I'm just talking about your use cases. The legality part I'm not covering here. And if you want to talk about any use case and how it can be implemented in your business, then you can ping me and we can talk about it. But right now in India, there are some legal complications, and for everything we can't include DAO. Like for property example that I gave, in India, DAO is not very much possible because every state have different land laws and it's very complicated, and it's not that online till date. So DAO is not possible there, but it's a solid use case. We covered the community part, and so that's all about DAO. What I want to talk about, and I can't see any questions right now. new questions. If you have any questions, you can ping in the comment section, and it also I can reply there, or if needed, I can create a short video or again end the session around it. Apart from it, about the crypto cash, I already warned you, and I want to warn again: don't buy the dip. Buy only when you need to and you believe in that particular crypto. Because there was an incident in 2008. There was a recession, inflation. There was a lot of economical problem around the world, and lot of companies like in the dot-com boom, lot of companies failed in 2008, and few very powerful companies like Amazon, Facebook emerged. So I believe that this is that phase for blockchain and crypto world, and the cryptos, NFT, and things that are having some use cases will emerge, and rest all will flop. And let's see what happens. We have top coins falling to up to 80 to 90% from their all-time high, and this is very crazy. And it's a very interesting time. I am very happy about it. Not because the investments and opportunity, but because I want good player to stick in the business. The business in which I am into, I want good players around it. We don't want bad people in the industry. It will defame the industry itself. So that's all from me about it all. And thank you for listening to me. And if you have any questions, comment, and we can talk about it. And I'm gonna make an announcement here. In this fiscal financial year, I will be launching my own DAO around my project that I told you. Maybe it could be around a smaller sector, or step one will be taken, but I would be launching my own DAO. And about NFT, I'm very much skeptical about the legality thing, but I think this year I would be launching my NFT or something equivalent, like in Hi-Fi blockchain project in which I work. We call it Flip. So I will be launching my NFT or Flip, whatever you call, but the concept will be based on a similar kind of thing. So I will be launching my DAO and NFT kind of project this year, and I'm very excited about it. So with the growing couple of months, I will be figuring out that what can be done and how it can be done. And in the meantime, feel free to connect to me, and I would be, very much happy to have a talk around it. So see you, and thank you for having me. Bye bye.